Hello, welcome back to Honey Badger 3D Print and Paint. Today we're looking at the Archangel Michael, but before we do that, roll those credits. So, welcome back. Now, the Archangel Michael. We've had this model, this STL file, for a long time. I've wanted to do it for a long time. The reason we never is because we never had a resin printer big enough to print this on. We have now. This was done on the Anycubic M3 Max. This file, we have looked for where we got this file from. Wherever it was from, we think is no longer available. The only place we can find it is Etsy, which makes me think it's someone reselling the file. It usually is. But wherever this originally came from, it's not available anymore. Right, let's get down to the model. This is not the best cut and keyed model, if I'm honest. So the legs, the torso and head all print as one part. It's not cut and keyed. The arms are separate. The wings are separate. The spear is separate. And the base is all one piece. So when we printed this, all of Michael was done on the M3 Max. The base was done on the Bamboo. And to be honest, you can barely tell a difference. The base came out super nice. Now, I do like this model. You might have seen before, I've actually got this image tattooed on my arm. But there is some flaws with it. One, in almost every painting depicting this image, this is a sword, not a spear. Also, on almost every image, it doesn't have a shield. It tends to have some scales sometimes, but not always a shield. Also, what he tends to have is a big red flowing cloak that wraps around his body. That's not on here. The bottom part, the base, is pretty accurate. Apart from this dude's got like luscious locks of hair, and usually he has very thin hair that looks super greasy. Anyway, it came out really well. The only thing that's annoyed me is the actual spear warped. It's got a slight curve to it. No matter what I did, I could not straighten that back up. I tried weighting it down in the opposite position. I tried heating it up. Whatever I did, it went back to its original position. I tried curing it with a weight on it. Again, wouldn't have it. So, a little bit annoying, but you know, it's not the end of the world. So, one of the little mistake we made when we did this is the wings. They look great. We forgot to hollow them. This is top heavy now. These wings weigh a lot. They used a lot of resin. But that was our fault. Paint wise, so I used the Vallejo Fairy Flesh kit to do the skin tone. As you know, I've said before, blonde hair is my absolute nemesis. I hate doing blonde hair. I never like the way it comes out. Only once have I done blonde hair, which was the Brad Pitt bust, where I was semi-okay with the hair. This one, before I started it, I thought, I need a better way of doing it. So I shot a message over to Ground Affected, said to him, how do you do your blonde hair? He gave me written out a quick tutorial, which I did. I've got to say I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. It's one of my favourite blonde hairs, the way it's finished. So that was okay. With the rest of the armour and stuff like that, I thought I'll give it a bash. I've got a Green Stuff World metallic paint set. I thought let's crash out some of these colours that I don't usually get to use. So there's like a Quicksilver, I think it's a Royal Gold, there's a blue one in there, a few different colours. He was airbrushed, apart from obviously all the bits of his armour, the blue and the silver and the gold, they were done by hand. His hair I did by hand, but all the rest of it was airbrushed. The base, I airbrushed all the skin tone on the devil, airbrushed his basic snake sort of tail, and then with the rocks, I tried something new. Usually what I would do is I would airbrush 2 or 3 sort of different greys, whites, blacks, and then go over with a bit of dry brushing. What I did this time is I've got some big tubes of acrylic paint. I can't remember what the name is, but they're a couple of pound each, and you know they're sort of like this size. I generally use them when I'm doing a big area and I need to put a base coat down. So what I did is I used grey, white and black, and I just squirted it randomly all over the rocks. Got a nice big brush and just painted it all over, so it all sort of mixed up, and it gave a sort of organic, sort of multicolour look to the rock. After that dried, took a while because that paint's quite thick and I put it on quite heavy. After that, I just went over with a dry brush with some white, and I'm quite happy with the way the rocks came out. You'll know on here we don't love rocks as a base, but this is an actual copy, semi-copy of an actual paintings. So on the actual paintings, that's what the base looks like. So yeah, let's have a quick 360 of it. So as you can see, I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. For the wings, I've been watching Lucifer, the programme, recently, and Michael made an appearance for a couple of episodes, and he got his wings out. So I copied the way his wings looked for this, because I thought, they must be right, surely. So yeah, paint job, I'm happy with it. I'm about to start a paint job on this samurai man, futuristic samurai man with a mechanical arm and a tree. Probably the best way to describe it. You'll see bits of that on here soon. It's going to be an incredibly difficult paint job. This was relatively easy. This is going to be incredibly difficult. I'm going to try and time-lapse some of it. and you know, a bit of speaking while I'm doing it to explain what I'm doing. But this is going to be a long paint job. But back to this. So I'm happy with the way this came out. Let us know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got so many videos coming out soon. Today alone we've got like 8 videos we're filming. So we're going to be a little bit backed up for a while, which is good because it means we can release content to you a couple of times a week. So don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.